Chris McKenna, and you're watching Sports Plus on Comcast Sportsnet.
All right, welcome back to Sports Plus Chicago. I'm Paul Salpin, and you see this great shirt that I will be sleeping in tonight. This is the Wisher Forever shirt. Yeah, we've got Dan Wisher with us, and this is the Andrew Wisher Foundation. And you guys have actually, first of all, for those that aren't familiar with Andrew Wisher Foundation, can you tell us a little bit about it, about your brother?
Yeah, absolutely. Not to kill the humor of the night, but a little serious story. So on October 12th, 2012, my older brother Andrew passed away of colorectal cancer. He fought the disease for about 3 years, and the story's not really about him passing, but rather what happened in that time. For 3 years, he fought this disease, and Andrew didn't really ask anything of us. He was 21 years old when he passed, but his story of inspiration is really what drove us to start this organization. And before he passed away, a couple of days before, he pulled my family and I aside, and he asked one thing. The one thing he asked of us in 3-year battle was, please pay forward the kindness that we all received during this huge fight. And that really stuck to me. It stuck to my family, and that's what this is all about.
That's the slogan, paying it forward.
That's the slogan. So the Andrew Wisher Foundation pays it forward by giving to families who are stricken with cancer. So that, cancer's, all of us probably know, it's not just a mental disease. It's not just a psychological disease. It's really a financial burden that these families face, and the Andrew Wisher Foundation lifts some of that burden from many families, and we're very proud of what we've done so far.
That's so great.
Well, especially during the holidays, this can be a stressful time as is for people. So it's got to be nice to be able to know that you have been able to pay it forward and give back. It's got to be a nice feeling, right?
Yeah, no question. We've helped 25 families in just 2 years, and to put Andrew's name on it. Certainly the best part, but to put Andrew's name on that is something that it means a lot to all of us, and the fact that we get to pay it forward in his honor is, it's very, very gratifying.
That's gotta be super rewarding. I'm sorry, I was just gonna say, I don't even know how you guys keep it together. I was watching a video on WeishForever, is it?
WeishForever.org is
and I was literally in tears. I think it's really inspirational and very moving, and I think extremely rewarding to be able to be a part of something like this, being able to help people, and yeah, cancer definitely can be a financial burden for sure.
Right.
So
no question. And Andrew is very unique, but the disease is not unique. The fights and the financial toll, it's not unique. So that's what we're really hoping that these the families that we're able to support, really lift some of that burden from them, and we know we're going to help a lot more. So.
Yeah, now you have another brother as well who's actually playing sports right now. He's playing football, right?
Yeah, that's correct. He wish he could be here tonight. His name's Nick, and Nick is he's a football player at Notre Dame.
Nice.
We're very, very proud of him, and he's very excited. They're going to be in Nashville for their bowl game this upcoming January or December.
Yeah, but my Seminoles are going to be on the playoffs. Just so you know.
Now, you actually have a pretty big announcement tonight, right?
Yep, we do. So our third annual WeishFest is on July 18th this coming summer, and we expect some huge things, but the one thing we're letting out tonight is the date. So be sure to save the date and join us in Crestwood, Illinois for WeishFest.
Nice. Oh, that's great.
We'll
I can't wait. Yeah, we're gonna come back for it.
Dance
it's gonna be fun. You'll be there.
I'll be there, and the great thing about life, we talk about Andrew and how he ascends to our Creator, but the light stays on. And having an opportunity to help so many people in his honor, that's the greatest gift you can give. And it really is a reflection of how precious life is. It doesn't matter what happens in the world that we live in, that we understand that we're supposed to always give back. Yeah. And when we lose someone that close, you never forget. That's it's called a scar on your heart that's always going to be there. Right. But we always want to talk about the smiles that he gave to us. And so we're looking forward to, to July 18th, and hopefully raising a lot of money.
Yeah, that's certainly one big way to pay it forward. So everybody join us.
Yeah, and I was wondering myself, because that's part of the professional dilemma sometimes, is sometimes you feel like you aren't helping enough people. So how can we help?
Well, first you could visit the website, www.wishforever.org. And you can always donate anytime. We're helping families constantly. So every single dollar we get goes to one of these families. So that's the first way, and then the second way is WeishFest. Come to WeishFest. If not, donate to WeishFest. It's to give a little background. It's a huge music festival in Crestwood, Illinois, and we're expecting some huge things out of this year. So excited for the announcement, and certainly one big way to pay forward.
Good. And last thing, I know this is an incredibly hard thing to go through. Do you have any words of advice for families that are going through this right now?
Yeah, words of advice is first be strong for the person that's going through it. Luckily, what was amazing about Andrew is that he was strong for us. So it was very easy on us compared to what a lot of families face. But the main thing is don't stop fighting. You know, it was one of the main things Andrew always said was I'm not done fighting. You know, the nurse came to our house to let him know that there's no other options, and he's got to go on hospice care. Well, Andrew looked at the nurse and said, I'm not done fighting. Whether you have one option or 10 options, just remember that it's not over.
Yeah.
And he's still fighting through this.
Still fighting.
No questions, no
Spreading
question
the
about
love.
it. Yeah.
Hey, thank you so much for being with us. All right. Stay tuned for more. We've got a lot of great stuff for you on Sports Plus Chicago next.